everyone, my name is Jennifer and I am from SMA Kesatuan. Today I'm gonna talk about social issue. The social issue I'm gonna talk about today is LGBTQ+. Before we start, I'm gonna explain the letters in LGBTQ+. L stands for lesbian. Lesbian is a woman who feels sexually attracted to another woman. G is for gay. Gay is a man who feels sexually attracted to another man. However, lesbian can also be referred as gay. T stands for transgender. Transgender is a term that indicates that a person's gender identity or expression is different from the sex they were assigned at birth. Q stands for queer or questioning. Questioning refers to people who may be unsure about their sexual orientation or gender identity. The plus is used to signify all other gender identities and orientation that are not specifically covered by the other 5 initials. This is a picture about how safe for LGBTQ to travel around the world. As you can see, Indonesia is in black color, and that means Indonesia is the worst country for LGBTQ to travel. Before we continue to talk about this issue, I'm gonna ask you guys about LGBTQ. How would you react if you see a gay couple hugging in the street? And the second one is, what would you say if one of your friends told you she's a transgender? If you say you are happy for them, then you have a good mindset. And if you say they are disgusting or other negative things, this is the issue. Many of Indonesian people answers, they shouldn't be a part of LGBT community because it's against their religion. The majority of religious people oppose the existence of LGBT because of their religions. Some of these religious people decided that the government need to ban LGBT. However, they are failed to consider that there are thousands of religions in the world. For example, in Hinduism, there is a clear emphasis upon bisexuality and duality. The Hindu society believes that bisexuality is hidden in every aspect of creation, which means that bisexuality exists in every person's nature. The Hindu society acknowledges the sexuality between man and third gender as a variation of male-female sex. And they believe that it is a part of heterosexuality, not homosexuality, although the Hindu society does not formally acknowledge sexuality between men. Another example, in Australian Aboriginal, the rainbow serpent god Ungut is described as erogenous, or possessing the sex organs of both sexes. The point is that it is not okay to make a generalization based on LGBT is wrong in all religions and we have to ban it, because certainly not all religions have the same opinion about LGBT community. The second element that people need to consider is sexual orientation is not a choice and homosexuality is not a mental illness. The majority of people still believe that homosexuality is a mental illness and homosexual people choose their own sexual orientation. There are a lot of theories about the origin of sexual orientation. Most of scientists today agree that sexual orientation is most likely the result of a complex interaction between environmental, cognitive, and biological factors. Every human being have the same basic human rights to love and to be loved. And if they are part of the lesbian, gay, or bisexual, then certainly it is not their choice. If they could choose, of course they would choose heterosexuality, since no one would want to go through what the lesbian, gay, and bisexual have gone through. They have been bullied and discriminated over something that they have no control over. Tolerating the LGBT community will not make you less religious, but hating and even hurting them is not something a religious person will do. Even though religions have different views regarding the existence of the LGBT community, but all religions have one thing in common. No religions teach their people to commit an act of violence nor hatred. If someone is a part of LGBT community yet also part of the religions that against of the existence of LGBT, then it is their concern with their own gods, not yours.